So yesterday was the long anticipated arrival of my Crown XTI 1002. I've needed this amplifier to replace my NAD 2400 THX. This thing's had issues with the output stage. It's always like, I don't know, I've had it for about 10 years and it's needed repair 3 times. I think this would be the 3rd or 4th time I'll have to repair the output stage to eliminate the crackling, and it's like a lot of issues with this. So I've decided to upgrade. I found this Crown XTI 1002 at a great price. It was listed in good condition, lightly used in a church setting. It was one of 3. I was really tempted to buy more than just one for the price, but I figured I would just go with one since it's all I really needed. I just need to replace that 1 amp. I'm pushing these towers, the 12-inch loudspeakers. So I get this thing, and this is how it's shipped. I placed it back in the box just for demonstration purposes. I was a little disappointed to see such a small box and how it was kind of banged up when it arrived, but I figured, it's the Postal Service. They are, after all, government employees, kind of. So what do you expect? I get the unit, and here we have it. It's already impressive. It's a kind of a heavy unit, and it's got, of course, some surface wear. I don't care about this. Whatever. This is not really a big issue for me. I just am concerned about what it sounds like. You can kind of see one of the rack ear mounts is a little bent. Again, I don't care about that. In fact, while it was shipped, maybe that protected everything else. If you look at this, nothing seems too banged up at all on the outside. But again, you can see this bent, which means overall the unit's taken a couple drops and maybe a good hit or two. Who knows exactly. But again, I don't care about any of that. I want this power plant hooked up to my sound system so I can run my studio. So, good to go. What I'm going to do now is connect the power supply and demonstrate what happens on power on. If you see, I've got nothing connected to the inputs or outputs. Power supply is connected directly to the wall. Give me just a second. And here we have power cable connected. I'm going to power up this amp and show you what happens. Alright, right away the display comes on. It goes through its little startup cycle, and then it just shuts itself off. Power supply switch still engaged. I'll shut it off, try again. And bye-bye. So if you saw there, the LED peaked out red on the right channel. I'll try a 3rd time for demonstration purposes for the video, just to clarify. Bye-bye. Okay, so it's safe to say the unit's roached. It's not going to be functional for me right now in the studio. I did try and contact the local repair place. They're not authorized to work on this. So I'm going to have to figure out a solution to get this either operational or replaced. And again, I've got the amp plugged in directly to the wall from the power supply. No cables connected. There are no jumpers or switches accessible on the back of the unit to adjust or play with. Everything's done. You're supposed to be able to turn this on and either connect via USB or use the front panel to adjust bridge, stereo, and whatever the hell you want settings. Unfortunately, the way this powers up and then shuts itself off, you don't even really have a chance to access those settings. And when I do power it up connected with USB, it shuts itself off so quickly that the computer doesn't recognize it as a device. It just doesn't even have the time to do that. So understandably, I'm a little frustrated. I'm willing to figure something out here, but in the meantime, that's what we're working with. And recap, just again, you power the unit up, it cycles, and it shuts itself off. So, I don't know.